This podcast is supported by Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. RVs are for sharing adventures with family, friends, and even your pets. So if you bring your cats and dogs along for the ride, you'll want Progressive RV insurance. They protect your cats and dogs like family by offering up to $1,000 in optional coverage for vet bills in case of an RV accident, making it a great companion for the responsible pet owner who loves to travel. See Progressive's other benefits and more when you quote RV insurance at Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Pet injuries and additional coverage and subject to policy terms.
You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
I was wondering if all of the furniture here is cat-proofed, or if you have a specific section that I can shop at here.
Well, not all of it is cat-proof, but there is a certain amount of it that is cat-proof for claws and things like that. It's a material where if the cat claws into it, it'll give it a little shock.
It'll shock the cat.
Just a little bit.
Okay.
A nice little jolt.
Okay.
This is one of the couches that it does have to be plugged in at all times, so I don't know if that's something that you'd want. It runs on electricity, yeah. But
just looking at your hair, I feel like maybe you have one that you sit on at home. Like,
you may notice that I have, a kind of a wild, hair of a man who looks like he's been struck by electricity or lightning bolt, you could say. But that sometimes it's a side effect of the couch. You're not going to get any shocks when you sit on the couch. It's just
it'll just have like electricity floating through your system. I'm concerned, is I guess what I'm saying a little bit.
There'll be a little bit of electricity going through your system. You can sometimes feel it. We do recommend that you wear rubber shoes when you sit on our sofas. But your cat is never, ever going to scratch this thing one time. That's it.
It's honestly maybe worth it for me to do the electric shoe thing, to have the, no offense, crazy hair. Just to...
Slight offense taken, but that's okay.
I'm sorry, but you realize you look kind of different hair-wise than most people.
Sure, yes. Yeah, I've gotten that quite a bit, that I look like the Bride of Frankenstein, or
why wouldn't? Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
What's David Lynch's Eraserhead? People have called me Eraserhead on occasion.
I'm sorry.
But
I feel mean that I said that you look weird.
This is actually a style choice, and actually a lot of ladies actually like this.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Well, that's even better, because I am kind of recently on the market. I got the cats because I'm recently single and I just was feeling lonely, and they've just been tearing through my shit, my couch, curtains. Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, is there a curtain section here?
We do have curtains as well. Yeah, we got you can also plug those in.
The curtains are electrified.
Mm-hmm. The curtains are electrified, yeah.
Electric bill, what are we looking at here? It's like a little tick up? Or?
Per month, it's in the $9 to $10 range.
$9 to $10, that's good. That's not much.
1,000.
Hey, Dan, thanks for having us over for this housewarming, man. The place looks really great.
It's fantastic.
Thanks. Sorry it took me a while. I just I wanted to make sure I had it all set up before.
Yeah, it looks really good. Thanks for having me come, too.
This is Clay. Clay.
Hey, Clay.
Hey, how you doing? I work at the furniture store, actually, where I purchase all this stuff.
You ever seen that David Lynch movie, Eraserhead?
What?
The David Lynch movie,
Yeah,
Eraserhead?
I've seen it. I've seen the movie.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do like it, but that's besides the point.
You look like Don King.
Yeah, I brought up the Eraserhead because you look like Eraser, but you also look like Don King. You know who Don King is?
I know who Don King is. I am a fan of Mike Tyson, but I am not Don King, okay? Okay. Nice.
So we can just take a seat or whatever? Or...
Oh, yeah. So this is all furniture that Clay actually sold me.
And made.
Cool.
Yeah.
And made. I didn't actually get that.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I make every item that you purchase, actually, I make by hand.
Oh, awesome. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that place that used to be a donut shop?
Yes.
On Fifth?
Fifth Ave.
Clay sells furniture out of there now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We still have the donut up, which confuses a lot of people, so it's an issue. You know, people come in and say, "Can I get a donut?" I say, "No, we sell electrified furniture."
Uh-huh.
So
Electrified furniture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Electrified.
Oh.
Yeah, so unfortunately the TV, I know we wanted to watch the game, but the TV is pretty low wattage here, so it's kind of coming in and out because the furniture's taking up a lot of the grid. But as you notice, totally pristine, no cat scratches or anything like that.
Yeah, it does. No, it does look nice with all the cats you got here. I was going to say, they must be so well behaved not to jump on the furniture.
No, they are nightmares. Speaking of which, I have not slept very well in my new bed.
Yeah.
Because it's also cat-proof, just because they were waking me up and crying on me. But the bed is a cat repellent bed. It's made out of it's got like a sheen of dog urine on it,
That's right. Yeah.
so it scares the
You
cats
sleep
away.
in dog piss?
No, it's got a sheen of dog urine on it.
Sheen
to
of
scare the
dog.
cat.
It's actually it's not dog piss. It's a sheen of dog urine.
What am I?
Clay
not-
was pretty
what-
specific about that.
I feel like dog urine and dog piss are the same
They
thing.
seem
I'm
like
just
the
saying
same
different
thing.
words.
You're saying sheen, but
Yeah, it's got a nice sheen of dog urine on the
but is
bed.
that just like a thin layer? When you're saying sheen, what am I
It's
picturing?
a pretty thick layer of dog piss.
So it's just a puddle of
You
dog
said-
piss.
you said what I said.
Omnipresent puddle of dog piss.
Dog urine, excuse me, I
Dog urine.
misspoke. Dog urine, yeah.
I'm feeling pretty crazy sitting on this couch. I got to say, I feel like my hair is getting taller and
Yeah.
I have electricity coursing through my veins.
You ever seen those movies House Party?
Yeah,
Kind of look
yeah.
like Kid and Play sitting on those couches.
I do.
I
Right.
want to get offended by this, but which do you mean? Do you mean kid or play? Because the answer is going to get me mad if it's the wrong answer.
I thought you were Christopher Kid Reed, of course.
God damn it.
Well, you're gonna be offended by that? He's great.
He's great. He is great, but the hair, I told you it was intentional. It's not intentional. It's a side effect of the furniture. I got to come
Oh,
clean
it's
with
the,
you.
the electricity from the furniture.
Don't tell me you also don't get a lot of ladies with it. He insisted the ladies love his hair.
Of course.
I have not been with a woman for a long time.
Clay,
Yeah.
Like,
I bring you into my house.
Yeah.
You know, I let
And
you
he
meet my
decorated
friends.
your whole house.
Yeah, you convinced my good friend to buy a bunch of electrified furniture and a dog piss bed.
I'll tell you the reason. The last lady I had come into the house, we took it up to the bedroom, and she's like, "Oh my God, it smells like dog piss in here. I'm out of here." I said, "It's a sheen of dog urine." I chased her out the door.
Yeah.
Chased her out the door.
Yeah.
Feels like you only got the first half of the sales pitch, kind of.
It really. I wish I had brought you guys along with me. You're much more curious than me. You could read people a little better. I feel like I was really. I bought the hard sell.
Yeah.
You guys have rubber shoes on? Because if you sit on the couch without rubber shoes, there's a good chance that you will be electrified.
Yeah, thankfully I am wearing rubber shoes.
I
'cause,
noticed.
it's a torrential downpour outside, so I'm putting my rain boots. So.
I am soaking wet, though.
Yeah, that also might be an issue.
Oh, I didn't think about being wet. That's a big time conductor of
There's a good
electricity.
chance you sit down on that couch, you're going to look like the lightning gremlin.
Scene.
Folks, welcome back to the Man Dog Pod. My name is Ryan Rosenberg, and I'm one of your comedic hosts with the most, sitting beside my buddy Dan Lippert.
When you say comedic host, it really puts a lot of pressure on the hosting.
Yeah, it's
but-
supposed to be funny.
Our hosting, is it funny?
I hope so.
Well, we'll see. Well, we're here in the Headgum Studios with our guests. We recorded with them for their podcast today, and now they're doing a little one of ours, and they've been gracious enough to let us use all of their materials. We're very happy to have them on. They are the hosts of Doughboys, Nick Wiger. Hi, Nick.
Hi.
And Mike Spoonman Mitchell. Hi, Mike.
Hi!
Who was who? I hope you're watching the video because those were identical audio shout-out.
I appreciate you not introducing us with the comedic hosts of the Doughboys, because that was too much. Would be too much pressure for us.
Yeah.
Oh, and we don't believe it.
No,
so-
yeah, no, we cannot deliver on that.
I haven't improvised for a while, and I went with quiet guy character, you know, when you're
Yeah.
just like, he has a voice like that. I don't know what I was doing. So I apologize to the listeners and to you guys.
Nothing you did was any different than what we do all the time. We do quiet guy voice. Like, our characters are not very.
Sure, not.
Yeah. It's a little bit like this if it's somebody's partner who's mad at them. Yeah. but-
You're used to, though, like, because I also haven't done improv in a very long time, and I'm very much retired from doing it on stage. But when you're on stage, it's like it's like theater. You're projecting. It's like no small moves. It's like your big gestures and like you can do stuff with your face, but really it's got to be a lot of like a lot more volume, a lot more energy.
Time to have a hot dog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that's what you're doing.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, it's a hot day. I'm gonna have a popsicle. Oh.
Well, and you guys, we grew up watching you guys on stage, so obviously you're legends to us. Those types of moves are just exactly what we've been going on.
Right. It's a state fair. One corn dog, please.
Oh, check out this dude. He's pretty fucking hot. These sorts of moves on stage.
But like the thing when you got a microphone in your face, like you can be quiet, guy.
Yeah.
You can't really do this if you're on Herald Night.
Yeah, on Harold Night, I would have been tagged out at some point for a quiet guy.
Especially like I don't know if you all had this at some point when you started podcasting, but with the headphones on, I kind of like fall in love with fucking with my voice. Like,
oh yeah,
it's fun to hear your.
It's fun to do stuff like that.
Right.
Agreed.
You go down here and be this guy, or go up here and do head voice and be this guy.
Oh God, there's something wrong with the fridge. I don't know.
Chest voice, little head voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you? Because you said, was it before? No, it was when we were doing Doughboys. That someone said something about projecting, or you learned to project. Is that a
I'm trying to
recent
control my voice a little. Yeah, I took a voiceover class.
I was going to say, I didn't know if you want to talk about that, because I've alluded to this many times.
I found myself getting my vocal cords getting so worn out from doing especially double records. I was like, I took a voiceover course to try to control my lungs a little bit better, and it's been interesting. It's a lot of breathing. It's a lot of just like making chest expansion, that sort of stuff, but it's also like projecting properly, because I tend to talk from my throat, and I'm trying to do that less.
This guy's a machine with the fucking ad reads, let me tell you. He'll like it'll be an ad read for fucking whatever, Smalls cat food or some shit.
Right.
And you'll knock it out of the park. He's good at it.
What a superpower to have, to be able to read a fucking ad.
It is
read ad copy. Oh, that's
for
great.
the business you're in.
I guess so. It's fine.
Yeah.
I love to see that you just went to a class to get better at a thing that you do all the time. Like, that's hard to go to a class where you're like, I don't know if I'm good at this, or something that you already struggle with.
Yeah, it's I also like taking classes, and that was a thing that when we were doing
nerd. Sorry.
When we were doing like everyone was locked down, I didn't take any. I mean, like I would take like a yoga class online, but that was it. But like that's a thing. Like continuing education, I actually find fun. It was like, oh, I have some sort of task, I have some sort of purpose, something to look forward to each week. I have some skill I'm getting better at.
I have a feeling in the voiceover classes you have, there's got to be some weirdos in there. Just because in my early days, I worked at CBS. I was a page at CBS.
Yeah.
And there was this guy here. I shouldn't say his name, but I will. His name was Chuck. And Chuck was like, he was a page. And then when the audience came in for Price is Right, he'd always be like, welcome to Price is Right. And he would like talk like an announcer guy.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, this man is a psycho. But like, I feel like the voiceover world has a lot of fucking crazy people.
Everyone in this class, it was a small class, and everyone was great, and the people who taught it were great. It was interesting because there were people like me who had, existing experience, or were like, hey, I already act in, anime dubs, or I have, I've done theater for a long time. I'm trying to get into, more sort of VO stuff because I'm getting older, and the roles I'm being offered are different. But there was also I'm 42, and everyone always said I had a good voice, so I decided to take this class for fun. Just like great voice guy.
Which, by the way, is a great character for you already.
This guy doesn't fucking exist.
No, you take voiceover classes in LA, you see a lot of interesting people. Like this one here.
Excuse me, I'm a teeny tiny guy. I have a high voice. Everyone said I should do voiceover. There's a guy like that in the class.
All right, class. Well, thank you all for coming to VoiceOver 101 today. A lot of people are here for many different reasons. Some people want to do voiceover for commercials. Some people want to read audiobooks. But I think the thing that we're all trying to learn is just, the industry standard. Most people are coming here to learn how to speak like other people in voiceover. So, we might have some people with interesting voices or whatever, but we're going to straighten you out here today, okay? So let's just go around and say, what are you most interested in doing? Nick?
Well, I'm most interested in narrating audiobooks.
Okay, good. Thank you, Nick, for going first. Sorry to put you on the spot there.
My pleasure.
Great. We definitely got some work to do. And
Just per what you were saying, I can't tell if this guy is working on a character or weird. Based on his outfit, I'm seeing a weird guy, but I don't want to make fun of you, is what I'm trying to say here.
You think I'm weird?
Okay, never mind. I get it now.
okay, very good. And
Get it?
Charles, it seems like you're taking a notice of everybody else in the class. What is it that you would like to do here?
Well, I listen to a lot of ASMR. A lot. And I figured, well, they're making a ton of money off of it, and I think I probably could
Are they?
too. I think so, yeah, for me at least, yeah. So if you extrapolate that out to some of the other fellows out there who get what I get out of it, yeah, I think maybe I could do that.
Good. Well, for an ASMR voice, I haven't heard a ton of people with your sort of register, but that's something we could definitely work
It's
on.
too low?
I think it is.
Okay.
But we'll get
fuck.
into that. We'll
That's
get into
okay,
that.
fuck. Okay.
That's okay. And Danny, what are you here to work on?
Cream.
I beg your pardon?
Cream.
Danny, I think I heard you say cream over there. You're here to work on cream. Okay. Okay. Now, Danny, I really love your enthusiasm. What does that mean?
Cream.
Okay. All right, we'll go with you last. Okay, Danny. Thank you so much.
Just if it helps anything, I'd also like to work on cream.
Okay, good. Now the first lesson we're gonna do is about how far away from the mic you should be and about taking a breath before you speak. We want to make sure that we're ready to speak. We're ready to address the microphone. The microphone is built just like an ear, so you don't want to be too close to it, and you also don't want to be too far away from it. Let's all try to speak into the microphone with one clear sentence about a fist away from the microphone. Okay? Go ahead, Danny.
Cream.
All right, Danny, why don't you read the sentence I wrote here for you, just so we can get another stimulus here.
Cream. Cream.
Okay, all right, I'm going to write down cream for you, and we're going to look for some cream auditions for, sour cream, whipping cream, milk. We'll get you there, buddy. Okay, and now, Dan, what were you looking at here?
All right, I gotta say something. Earlier I was putting on a voice because I was embarrassed by my voice. But now that I'm in the company of people who are really just owning who they are, I have to use my natural voice as well.
Okay, well, that's beautiful. That's really great. And do you want to read the sentence we have here for you?
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Wow. Now that I'm banking with Ally Bank, everything can be done so easily. I can go to any ATM and deposit money with just the click of a button. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we don't need the ad-lib at the end there. The ad-lib was not necessary at the end, but good microphone spacing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were doing that part. I'm glad it worked out well.
Good breathing. Just out of curiosity, why don't we try one with your fake voice? See what that does sound like. I like that fake voice, and I love your real voice.
I'm never doing that voice again. I feel so comfortable.
I'm glad you can be yourself.
Okay, good. And we want to be our... Oh, hang on. Let me grab the door here.
Hey, my brother Danny, I think he maybe came into this class accidentally. Oh, there he is, Danny. Yeah, he had a stroke. He can't really say anything besides cream.
Oh, he was doing wonderfully.
What is this a class?
Yeah, this is a voiceover.
It's a voiceover class.
Oh, wait, so hold on a second.
Yeah.
My brother, you've obviously saw that my brother only can say it's cream over and over again, right?
Yeah, we're working with it.
Okay. No, he's in the wrong place. He needs medical help.
Right.
Well, what did you want us to do? Kick him out of here?
Yeah, if he's just saying cream over and over again.
Well, if you'd like to take him out, you can. But...
Yeah, no, I'm going to take him out of here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Hi.
Thanks for giving me an open door policy. You know, I'm the biggest voiceover agent in the city.
Oh, my God.
Chet Hawkins, and I gotta say, Danny, you got the goods.
Danny, this is Chet Hawkinson.
Cream.
Wait, you think my brother has the goods?
The dairy industry has been looking for a Danny for decades.
Oh my God.
The Got Milk campaign was the last time they really struck gold. I feel like Cream could be the next big campaign.
Maybe it's something like Cream.
Yeah, I mean that's a pale imitation of
Right,
Danny.
right. No, right,
Danny's a
right.
real thing.
Right.
I mean, that's.
Seems like you're kind of want the role. It seems like you're kind of angling.
Well, I mean, we're all kind of here to audition.
Yeah, all right, good point. But this would give my brother purpose. This sounds great. I mean, this is fantastic.
Right.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I have to become his legal guardian.
This is hard.
I mean, ultimately, Danny, it's up to you. Do you want me to be your new daddy? Cream.
I can say as his brother, that means yes.
Wow, this has been a really incredible class today, you guys. I'm really proud that everyone is being so honest. This is beautiful.
So we're kind of looking for the new. Groot was so big at Marvel, and so
Yes.
DC, we want a similar character.
Right.
And we saw some of your dairy campaigns.
Yeah.
So we're wondering if Danny is available for those.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he can kind of speak for himself here. Danny, what do you think? Do you want to be the next Groot?
Sorry, can we come back when he's not on the job here?
It's really not going to make a difference, sir. That's what he's going to
It
sound
will
like.
for me. It will for me.
All right, we
Sorry,
cut to the
Mr.
movie.
Favreau.
Avengers assemble. It's me, Rocket Raccoon.
It's me, Doctor Strange.
It's me, Hulk.
Don't forget Thor.
Cream.
That's right. We have to stop Thanos. He's right.
Man, why do they give the Cream character he's supposed to have dialogue? Like they're supposed to understand him? It's kind of like a group.
Yeah, what don't you get?
Oh,
He's like the best part of the movie.
Dude, are you a fucking hater? Is that what you're thinking? I mean, you think it's so cool to hate on the MCU and say the Cream
you
guy
guys
is
are
fucking
Marvel
whack?
fanboys.
Oh, let me guess. Yoda, you like?
No, I don't like the Star Wars. Not the new ones. Not once Rey became a part of it.
Oh boy.
All right, here we go. First Ray, now Cream. I think we know your politics, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Disliking Cream means I'm a bad guy. I'm a Trumper because I dislike Cream. He doesn't make any sense in the universe.
Yes, he does. A cow had a bad udder, and it birthed Cream.
He's representing all of us who have a voice but aren't heard. All of us.
I don't know. It's funny that I never heard these objections about Spider-Man. You know, I mean, it's just weird. You never complain about Spider-Man, but all of a sudden Cream is this pariah.
Did you listen to the explanation? A cow had an udder and birthed Cream?
Yeah, I listened to the explanation. It makes total sense to me. I mean, what the fuck is this guy's problem?
Yeah, I mean, what is that somehow better than gamma rays to you? It's the same thing.
Same thing.
Cream is a Mary Sue, okay?
Oh, jeez.
That's the truth.
You're too into film discourse, man.
Now we're to
Way
the
too-
point of hatefulness that I don't even know what that term means.
Just say it. Just say it once. You know you like it. You know you're at home late at night with nobody saying cream.
Cream.
Yeah.
Is it Mary Sue? I forgot.
What is that?
Yeah, that is the thing.
What's that?
It's the thing that Max Landis called Ray.
Right.
Yes. It's like a female character who doesn't have her own drive or wants or something like that. I don't know.
He's an expert in that. We might have talked about this. You guys may have different opinions. I'm curious, but I kind of went back and watched some old John Landis movies with my girlfriend, like Watch American Werewolf, and then I was thinking of Blues Brothers and Animal House, and I was like, oh, are these comedies really? Because they're weird, bullying movies. They're kind of all the characters are mean, and that's what's funny about them.
There is that side to it. It is a funny thing of I do have a lot of love for those movies, and I obviously Max Landis is an annoying man in our world or whatever, but There's a weird thing in the 80s where there were like movies that are supposed to be comedies that don't have like hard jokes that are just kind of like, I smile at that or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think
the comedy of it is that nothing kind of matters. It's like fun of it.
Blues Brothers is like a movie where I'm like, I don't know if Blues Brothers ever made me like outright laugh.
No, I don't think it's a funny movie, but I do think it's it's a spectacle, and it's like a whole thing is just like, oh, it's like kind of just the stunts to me are the main set piece.
Sure, yeah.
There, which is more of an action movie than anything with sketch
Landis
characters.
turned out to be really great with stunts.
He was
too,
good at it, yeah.
I mean, main stunt guy. But like even like I did even the Twilight, like that movie, all those 80s movies, like I did. Like, I don't know if it's the thing I was a child. And I
have you rewatched them recently and still enjoyed them?
I don't. The first movie I ever saw in theaters that I remember seeing in theaters is the Great Outdoors, the John Candy movie. And then like I watched it, and I have a nostalgia for. I also do think that like a John Candy is just kind of like a magnetic, likable guy. You know what I mean? Like, and he is funny. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Incredible
watched
charisma.
Recently.
He's incredible, that movie. He's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, I like John Candy.
But I think you're on to something. Did you like American Werewolf in London?
Not on the rewatch, no.
Interesting.
I was kind of like, I didn't really like any of the characters. Yeah. And I didn't like, it wasn't really making me laugh much. To be fair, I fell asleep probably like 3/4 of the way through it. But what I saw, I wasn't like, I liked it in high school. I liked Blues Brothers in high school. I liked Animal House, but.
There is kind of an assholishness about the 70s, 80s that carry, like, I feel like we talked about this before. Where like late '90s, 2000 compared to now felt so much meaner. Felt like a meaner time. And there was like a lot of bullying. I feel like
I think there was also a fantasy aspect of like this is the a lot because a lot of times it was like the nerds in these movies or who would play the nerds were like asserting like an alpha dominance, right?
Yeah.
It's like this is like now I get to be the bully. Now I get to be cool. You know.
Wiger's great idea is Revenge of the Jocks.
Oh yeah,
where the jocks come back and like the nerds have taken over. Yeah,
that is a great idea.
Oh.
I had also thought that, and I was like, the nerds have taken over, and I kind of like identify a little bit more like with nerd culture.
Sure, yeah.
But then I went to the Dungeons and Dragons like the first weekend it was out in IMAX at City Walk, and I was like, oh no, these are like still dorks. Like the audience was full of like, like real big time dorks that I was like, oh, this is a totally different culture of nerds that haven't really taken over yet.
No, this is like true nerds. That's how I felt because like I saw Dungeons and Dragons with a big house opening weekend too, and I did really like the movie. But like the outside in the lobby afterwards was like a group of like 5 nerds like arguing over how faithful the movie was to the druid class, and I was like, this is so at another level of nerddom than like MCU or Star Wars nerds. Like this is like hardcore old school
or
nerds.
evil nerds. I feel like Silicon Valley is
or evil that's
nerds.
a different sort of nerd. Yeah. The Olympic rings of nerddom. They all have like kind of their own overlap and like wrestling fandom is its own kind of nerddom.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
When do you think that changed where it became like publicly acceptable to be nerdy like in public? I feel like people used to do it at home on their little chat.
It's definitely a post-Urkel society. Like when it was post-Urkel. Urkel time, it wasn't cool to be a nerd. But then, but that's the nerd I like. I like Urkel. I don't.
You like him like if he was in your world, you would enjoy having him around, or you mean as a character you like him?
Well, you know what? I think he's a guy who likes cheese. He's around. He's funny. He'd probably make me laugh. Urkel.
Isn't Urkel just nice and Carl is tired and angry?
Yeah, that's kind of what
really
I
the
thought
truth.
too.
Urkel's just over. He's just a neighbor.
He's just a neighbor who's kind of annoying people, and that's also like if you ever seen Jaleel White, he's always like, it was hard for me because I was playing Urkel and I was like, I'm actually kind of like a cool guy, and I'm like. I don't like you like this. I like Steve. I think Steve Urkel's fun and likable.
Is that how Stefan happened? As he was like coming into the writers group and like, hey,
I 100% think that's what
I just went through puberty. We can't do this anymore.
I can't imagine how hard that must have been for a child actor though, to grow up being like, oh, you're the ultimate nerd. When you all I wanted as a kid was to be cool, but until I realized I would never be cool. It's like that's all I wanted.
But being cool is not cool.
Yeah, but you don't know that when you're a kid. You don't know that when you're 12 years old. You think that's all that matters.
I heard that the show like wasn't even about Urkel.
No.
And it was really popular, and they were like, okay, it's Urkel now.
Yeah, 100%.
That's amazing.
It's funny though with like at least my perception of certain nerd culture where like people still cheered when Bradley Cooper. Sorry to spoil this, but he shows up in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
And the audience was like giddy for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy would bully you in real life.
Ryan's pissed.
Sorry, Ryan.
I had no idea.
I spoiled the Bradley Cooper appearance in the D&D movie. But like that's the thing that bumps me with like some of dork culture, where it's like lionizing people who it's like, you think this is cool?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I don't really know how to explain it. Like,
Well, you still want but you still want that affirmation. You still you still want those people to think you're cool.
Yeah.
Because like it's like, as much as you want to embrace like I'm a nerd, I'm a dork, but you also are like, but if Bradley Cooper want to hang out with me, hey, that'd be pretty cool, you know?
Yeah, nerds still want friends. And
Exactly.
community, Yeah.
I think there's to go back to when the kind of the worm turned on this, and when it started to be like
I have my theory. I want to
Okay.
hear what you think.
I think it's a combination, because people will point to the Raimi Spider-Mans and the X-Men movies that came out around the same time, but I also think the Lord of the Rings trilogy was so huge.
Lord of the
I
Rings
think
is it for me,
combination of
but
those two
my
things.
big one was going to be Harry Potter. Harry Potter, the Harry Potter world.
Yeah, I think the Harry Potter was a huge force as well. Like, I think that was a big part of people just like, oh, I'm reading this wizard book for kids. But it's also like that was a different sort of nerddom, I guess. You know what? You're right. It was a big part of it.
I also think like adults are nerds now. Back
Yeah.
in the day, like you couldn't be a nerdy adult. It was like put on a suit and go to work.
Yeah.
Now it's like adults are just big old teenagers.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know?
It was like a secret.
Which is bad, maybe too. I can't really tell where I fall on that.
Well, yeah, when they
kind of bad.
Right, when they started to realize, the toy industry started to realize that like we can sell more toys to adults as collectibles, because they're who have, disposable income. It's not parents buying them for their kids. It's adults buying it for themselves. Like, that's fascinating. It's also like how Disney Plus, like a flat majority of Disney Plus subscribers are childless adults.
Right.
It's like there's such a nostalgia / we just like nerd culture. We just like entertainment for kids, but we're fully grown. It's that's an interesting side of the market to embrace.
Did you have glasses as a child?
Yeah, I did, but I was like, I had glasses, and then I got contact lenses, and then ultimately got LASIK. I had glasses starting when I was about 11 years old.
This is what when I was a boy. I remember when I was in kindergarten, I had to get glasses. And I was so afraid I was going to get made fun of. Like, I was like, I'm going to get made fun of so much.
Yeah.
And now I don't think that stigma is around anymore, right? Like I feel
Were
like
you
every
made fun of as a kid? Like, did it come up?
A guy down the street, Mike Green, said that if anyone makes fun of me for having glasses, he's going to beat him up. Great guy, Mike Green.
Wow.
And then someone did, and he beat him up.
Are you serious?
Beat the shit out of him, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he older?
He was older than me.
Yeah.
He was younger than Mike, but he was older than me. But I had an eye patch too, so I had a lazy eye. Here's the truth of it. I was in school, and they thought that I had some learning disabilities, and my mom and the teacher was like, maybe you should get him tested for his sight, because I was like having trouble reading, and then they took me in. And they were like, oh, he's like extremely nearsighted. So I was like, couldn't read anything on the chalkboard, and was like reading the book right next to reading this close to my face. And then they thought I was going to lose sight in this eye. So I had to wear an eye patch for a full year, a skin-toned eye patch for a full year, which I thought would be cool. And then it wasn't. They put like a pirate sticker on it. Like, it was sucked.
That's fun.
But that was like another reason. Like, I had super thick glasses and wore an eye patch for a full year for a lazy eye.
My dad also had an eye patch as a kid for a lazy eye.
And I loved Urkel. This is like Urkel times, and like that's, you were afraid of being compared to Urkel,
Right.
So I get it. Yeah.
Did they, when they you got to take the eye patch off, they were like, Ms. Mitchell, the lazy eye is cured. Unfortunately, the laziness spread to the rest of the body.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
Laziness metastasized. I just have a fucking gut.
Folks, thank you so much for coming in to see me today. I just wanted to talk about your son. He's just having a tough time, and we've done the vision test. We've done the hearing test, and we just don't know what else to test for. He's just not able to focus in class, and we're just having a tough time getting through to him. Is there something at home that's going on?
It's because you let him get a fucking Nintendo Switch. This is the whole thing. He has a Nintendo Switch, and now he can't focus on his studies.
It's not the Switch. He was weird before the Switch.
Weird. Now that's an interesting word. I want to put a. Oh, great.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm Dr. Banner. This is Dr. Tanner. We were, as you know, Banner and Tanner.
Banner
we
and
work
Tanner.
together. You shouldn't put that type of blame on the child.
Yeah, but I not blame, but I mean, we all see the kid. He's weird, right?
Yeah, he's a weird kid.
A little oddball.
Well, and we noticed that. We don't love
yeah.
that nomenclature, but we noticed that, and we had a couple of other treatment options that we wanted to try.
Yeah.
Obviously, eye patch wasn't working.
Do
Wasn't
any
that
of
wasn't
them
the
deal
issue.
with like his weird obsession with anime? Like a certain kind of anime, you know what I mean? Like he's really obsessed with it. It bothers me.
Telling the Nintendo Switch, he starts playing those Japanese video games. He gets into Japanese culture. He wants to watch Japanese anime.
I wish he was into Japanese culture. He is into big-breasted women that act like little girls, and I don't like it. It
Yeah.
bothers me.
We see that a lot. We do see that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay,
a lot.
good.
And to
Good.
be
See,
honest
they
with
see
you-
it a lot.
Okay.
It's not that weird, honestly. It's fine. It's actually kind of enjoyable if you ever get to watch it. But
It is just interesting material.
It's just interesting
But that's just something we believe as doctors. You know, it's.
That's fine. I have no problem with anime broadly. It's just he's really into specific stuff.
Well, we are really out of normal treatment options.
Yeah.
So we
Wow.
were figuring maybe we try to lean into it. We lean into his weirdness. We give him an insane haircut,
yeah,
or bleach the hair, or
Yeah.
put some colors in it, and that way
paint
it
his
matches.
fingernails. Yeah.
Dr. Banner, you're like giggling at these ideas. It feels like you want to turn him into like a joke.
I'm laughing because I'm like, this kid's gonna be so happy once we do, like, once this treatment is.
I do want him to be happy.
Yeah, I want him to be happy.
It's a very
Came to Banner and Tanner.
Of course.
We're two of the best.
Yeah.
Well, one of the best, and
And I'm also here. I help out.
Well, don't sell yourself short like
Don't
that.
thank you.
yeah.
Don't
no,
insult
I'm just
and
giving
we're
credit to
both
my
of us.
partner. That's
Yeah,
that.
same.
But the other way is a lot harder. Just the coolification process is a lot trickier if that's something that you want to try.
Oh.
We want to know the options. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of different terms, fonzification. There's a lot of different things that we call it.
Yeah, it depends on what's in your kid's class. But
right.
Fonzification, Yoshification.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, Yoshification. Yeah,
Is that
fonzification.
Noya or Nintendo?
Depends again what's popular in your children.
I mean, we've heard that Yoshinoya is pretty popular in your kid's school, so we think the Yoshinoyification might work. but-
Yeah, there's one like near campus, so I think the kids
Yeah.
like to go
Yeah.
there as a
Must be
treat.
popular,
Yeah.
So like that would be a sort of thing of like at lunch, be like, what do you got for lunch? Like, you guessed it, Yoshinoya, and I'll have a bowl of Yoshinoya.
New persona to try out.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, we're open to trying it, you know.
Okay.
yeah. If that and that's the direction that's to make him cooler instead of leaning into the way he is. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
that actually, I know that may seem weird, but that is not that's not the weird version. That's the cool
The
version.
cool version.
Yeah,
is-
kids need a thing.
Yeah.
So our options, it seems like, are either show him more big-breasted hentai or turn him into the Yoshinoya kid. I just want to say, like, those are our two options.
Or
right
give
now.
him a crazy haircut.
Yeah.
Or you could combine the haircut with the other ones.
Or give him a crazy haircut.
Well, look. If I'm being totally honest, I don't know if you can tell by our interactions here, but things aren't great in the household.
They're a little
between
tense.
us.
We're kind of blaming each other for. I'm sorry, I came at you a little hot. We're blaming each other for what's going on with our kid. You know, we just want what's best for him.
At the end of the day, we love him, and I
Love
just
him.
don't want him to be so weird. He makes really long, direct eye contact when we have guests over. But
Yeah,
he doesn't
that's
say
weird.
much.
I'm guessing that he gets that from you. Sorry to just throw that out
What does
there.
that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just thought it's maybe something that he got from one of the parents.
But you
Why
seem
would you put
pretty.
it on me? You seem confident it was me specific.
Well, you can't keep eye contact at all. You seem really nervous when I
Yeah.
look at you.
No,
You just looked away.
no, I don't think so. I mean, look, we're paying top dollar
We're
for
paying
you to
top dollar.
figure out why our kid is weird, not what's up with us.
We came to Banner and Tanner because you guys are the best.
I know, and we're trying to break things down, and you're staring through me, honestly. That's why I think maybe the child has got that from you.
Yeah, the nut doesn't always fall far from the
That's
tree.
right, yeah.
And I don't mean to use nut on purpose.
Yeah.
No, he is a nut. Look, he's become really obsessed with serial killers lately. Like we got.
I'm guessing that's something that he got from you as well.
Again, no idea where you're coming to me on that.
Dr. Banner.
Yeah.
We are having issues in our marriage, but I'm still going to defend my partner.
You're
sorry.
exacerbating
Sorry.
things.
You're really, yeah.
Take it easy.
Sorry.
I mean,
I didn't mean to jump to conclusions there. I apologize.
Tanner, get your fucking colleague in line.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
well,
okay.
maybe we should talk about it separately, but I'm leaning pretty much into doing the Yoshinoya for us.
Honestly, I just want to see what happens with Yoshinoya Kid.
Great.
Which maybe is not the best parenting strategy, but I'm just like, let's fuck it. Why not?
All right. We'll be honest with you straight up. It is the most expensive option.
What are the costs that could possibly be incurred beyond just like getting me Yoshinoya for lunch every day?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Yoshinoya.
That's right.
Okay, again, those are pretty affordable options as far as takeout.
yeah.
goes.
There is
You can do that.
a desaltification process that he'll have to go through every night. If he's
That
eating
makes
this much Yoshinoya, you need.
Yeah, right.
Makes sense.
It's kind of
Right.
like a basically a chamber that he'll have to sleep in that will draw some of the salt out of his body.
And if he wants the full experience, he's going to have to get the hair transplant. Noodles
Yeah.
for hair.
You've got a hair obsession, sir.
Well,
Dr. Tanner. Dr. Tanner.
no, I don't. No, I don't. What are you talking about? Just make sure this is on nice and tight.
Dr. Tanner.
No, I don't. The noodle hair thing is normal and perfect.
Look, you clearly were just in Turkey. You've got a Visit Turkey shirt on.
It is the cheapest place to get plugs, but that's not why I was there.
Okay, well,
I was there for the culture.
if you look, I guess if you do it for yourself,
Jesus Christ.
if you do it for yourself, I guess that means you think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, well, let's Yoshinoya our boy, and I guess we'll just have to figure out financially. I mean, we can.
Whoa, Mike, dude! You look cool as hell, dude!
Thanks, guys. You noticed?
Holy shit! Cool shirt, cool bowl.
Yeah, you got 2 Yoshinoyas, one in each hand?
That's right. And if you checked out my hat, it's a bowl.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Mike rocks.
But hold on. Let me put down my lunches. Take off this bowl. Check out my hair.
Whoa, noodle head.
Wow.
Yes,
Instead
dude.
of hair, I got noodle transplant.
Will you come to my birthday party?
Dude, no, you got to come to my birthday party. It's the same weekend.
Fudge.
Oh, dude. All right, line up. Tell me what type of cake is at each party.
Dang, my mom will only make me vanilla.
Okay, vanilla.
Whatever cake you want, Mike. We'll have it custom ordered.
I think I'd like a Yoshinoya cake.
Hey, you thinking what I'm thinking? Joint birthdays.
Yes. Hey, hi. I'd like to order a cake.
Okay, we mostly just do kind of savory food bowls.
Yeah, it's my son's birthday party. He really wants a Yoshinoya cake.
Okay, well, I'm sure we can whip up kind of a custom
Yeah.
order. Do you want it to be a dessert, or do you want it to be with the ingredients we have here?
I don't want any of this. I hate this. My whole life is about finding the nearest Yoshinoya all of a sudden.
Well, that's great for the business, and as manager, the better the business does, the better I do. So I want this to work for you. I think what we could do here is I could make you kind of a sweet soy demi-glaze.
Sure.
Put it around a bunch of rice stuffed together. Does it have to be bowl?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Trust me, you don't want to bring your son like a plate of Yoshinoya.
No, it's got to be a bowl. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great. So I'll do that, and then I'll put some beef on there.
Sure.
And broccoli.
Perfect. Sounds like you know
wonderful.
exactly what I want. Are there
Well,
other
it's
people
just
in
what
here?
we have here. I'm just
Yeah.
doing the best with what I have. I don't have cake ingredients.
Okay.
So
Well, I mean, I
You in
know.
line?
Yeah, I just finished ordering actually.
Oh, okay, awesome. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just okay. Yeah. Sorry. Hey, do you guys have pinatas?
no. Is there? I'm sorry. What is there like a fake ad or
Oh
something?
no. Sorry. My son, he's hosting a Yoshinoya themed birthday party to try to get this cool kid to attend.
Oh,
It's like,
okay.
and so.
My son too.
Oh, your son too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is maybe okay. It might be the same kid. This kid, Mike.
Yeah, my son's Jeremy.
Oh, okay. Davenport Elementary.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. Probably Jeremy's probably in the same class as my kid.
Yeah, yeah. Look at that.
my kid's got a name too. Anyway, I'd love Mike to come to my kid's birthday party. So I think if I get a pinata filled with Yoshinoya, I think Mike would show up and I could hang out with him. I mean, my son could hang out with him.
Hey, are you guys in line?
Yeah. I just finished ordering a Yoshinoya pinata.
Can I also get a Yoshinoya cake?
Oh, does your kid have a birthday coming up or something?
I don't have kids.
What? But we're here. We're buying Yoshinoya cakes for our son's
I was getting
birthday.
Yoshinoya pinata.
Oh, I'll come.
What?
I just want a Yoshinoya cake. You got one?
I mean, yeah, he's getting the cake. I'm getting the pinata.
I'm gonna make one for him, and
I'll take one too.
Okay.
Do you need help carrying some of that stuff? You got a lot of stuff.
I went to McDonald's. I got a cake.
Oh, I heard those cakes are good.
The cakes are good. I came to Yoshinoya to get a cake. It's the weekend for me, so.
It's the weekend for all of us.
Yeah.
And it just is
Saturday and Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, I don't work, so it's the same as, like every other day.
Okay.
I wake up, I get a cake.
Uh-huh.
That's kind of my life, so.
You're wet. You're really wet.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Tanner and Banner. Yes. We've got our son, Mike. He has become the Yoshinoya kid.
Yeah.
And
how's it working out?
I'm worried about the man he is growing into.
Oh no. Is he wet?
He's become wet all the time.
Is he growing extremely fast?
He's growing very fast. It's a full beard.
Oh, yeah, that's
happens.
the one side effect that we knew about.
There's a lot of growth hormone in the beef Yoshinoya, so.
Wait a sec, Dr. Banner. Mm-hmm. Did you Yoshinoya Hulk our kid?
Is that what's going on? Saw a ploy to Yoshinoya Hulk our kid?
Run!
You're getting me fucking angry.
Run, you guys! You guys need to run!
No, I have to see.
That was the movie?
That was the movie. That was the post scene. The after scene.
Oh, goodness.
Holy moly.
Marvel movies are probably, we were talking about acting stuff before.
Yeah.
And I'm very out on that. I feel done with it in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it anymore.
Do you? So you were saying that is it mostly tied to the auditioning process or
Yes.
the whole world?
I think the whole world of it, and I think the Marvel, I think. Look, I know I don't want to be like the South Park episode where everything is shit, but I do feel that way a lot of the time. I try to have a good, but I'm also like putting yourself through the auditioning part where you're putting yourself through the ringer, and then you're like, no one is anyone watching this? And also, this sucks. Why am I? You know what I mean? Like we talked about this earlier today. Is like this thing sucks, and I'm like embarrassing myself.
When you say is anyone watching this? Do you mean a thing you're acting in, or do you mean like an audition tape you're making?
An audition tape you're making.
Got it. Okay, and that's its own humiliation. Is that you're oftentimes in this post-COVID era as an actor. This isn't my world. This is your guys' world. But it's like you're recording something like on your own camera and reading it with a friend and then sending it in and maybe never hearing anything back.
Yes, and a huge possibility that no one is watching it.
Yes.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like sending a job. It's like sending a resume to nowhere. For like an office job.
Except way hard.
But there's
way
more work involved, and it's a little bit demeaning.
You call a friend and have to waste an hour of their time too. That's kind of where my head is at with it right now.
And even once you get the job, you then still have to send out resumes forever anyway.
Yes, it never ends.
You don't then work there.
Yeah.
You just work for a few days.
Yes.
And at least in my experience, the thing that really started to demoralize me is I think unless you're Seth Rogen and a few other people, the job's not fun. Acting, I've never really enjoyed the work of what I have worked on.
Yeah, a lot of it's not fun. There is a rare occasion where it is something and you're always like, oh man, I wish it was always like this, but that is the minority. It's not.
Didn't you shoot on a thing where you had to get in the harness with the wires?
Yes, and that was fun. I mean, that was the crazy thing, and that is more Marvel I guess. But I was like, this is fun.
Mm-hmm. You enjoyed that, and
I
was
did
all
enjoy
green
that.
screen kind of stuff.
There was some green screen stuff, but a lot of it was just shot outdoors. But I think for us, we everyone likes to work in comedy in some way. Do you still consider I mean, I don't know how you feel about this. That's why I don't know. Do you think you'll ever write for a comedy again in your life?
I don't know. I mean, like, this is, like, look, we're very, very blessed, you and I, to be able to make a living doing podcasting, which gives a luxury.
It's not comedy.
Yeah, which is not comedy, but it's like you have the luxury of being a little bit choosier, because then in the past it was like, I really need to take this fucking job. I really need I need to write this branded ad because I need $200 right now. So because we have this stable thing, it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to work just for the sake of working. Maybe that's a shitty attitude, but it's also like some of this stuff I'm just like, I don't want to work on this. I'm not interested in this. It has to be something I genuinely feel creatively inspired by.
But we were talking about like Blues Brothers, which again is like not like you said, like this weird kind of not comedy movie, but comparatively, I'm like, oh, that is like way more of a like. Now I'm like, do they make like network sitcoms and then like the Barbie movie? I feel like there's like no there's no in between.
There's no mid-budget comedies.
Yeah.
There's the low-budget like direct to streaming comedies. But if you're working on those, unless you're like one movie star, maybe you're not making any sort of decent payday. Everyone's making minimums. And
by
then,
the way, I apologize for
making
turning this into a table for five or whatever the fucking John Favreau.
I loved that.
I
used to love that.
I like that.
I mean, that's the dream. You eat dinner with people and then talk about bullshit.
Yeah.
No,
it's the original podcast.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
It's my fault to take this in this direction, but
I think because you talked about like no one seeing things, and that's why I was asking if it was for an audition or for like actually making something, because I think there is a point also where it's like some of these is like, this is a movie that's like on a streaming service, but like, is this a thing that people are watching? You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like you even reach a threshold where you don't really feel, or a TV show, the same sort of thing. I've worked on TV shows that to me have just felt invisible. I'm like, no one watched this fucking Hulu show I worked on. No one even knows it exists. Is like more people listen to a podcast we do on our own than would watch a TV show that was backed by a big media company, you know?
that's my thought too. And then like, shouldn't they be like, hey, a lot of people listen to this like a podcast? Shouldn't they then, you know what I mean? Be like, maybe these people are on to something. You know what I mean? Like that's
no, because they're fucking dumb.
Yeah.
They don't think that way. They think instead like, oh, we should get a celebrity and give them a podcast, and then that's guaranteed success.
And then
People
no
like
one listens
celebrities.
to it.
And then no one listens to it.
Yeah.
I also get the feeling sometimes, specifically if it's like a commercial usually, but sometimes like a small role on something, where it's like, I feel in my world I've worked to garner like a respect from people that like this world.
Sure.
And like I would say the same is true for you guys, to what I would say more of an extreme. And it sucks to then go to a commercial and be treated like dog shit.
Yes.
And to feel like, hey, just so you know, I'm like good and funny and like whatever. And like me achieving something, what I thought was my goal, means showing up and being treated like an idiot.
Yes. 100%.
And it's like, oh, this world, unless I am fully in control of it, which is I think like how people like us end up creating our own podcasts, is not very fun for me.
No.
Yeah. And then also there's that sort of thing with in the podcast world where like Wags was saying, where it's like, it's Deuce Bigelow's podcast Gigolo. And they're like, they gave Rob Schneider like $300,000 to make this or something. That's insane. And then no one listens to it.
And he pimps himself out to people and he talks about it.
I would watch. Absolutely.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
I think that's pretty good.
No, yeah. But it's I think probably even though like our industry feels a little bit like, well, I feel a little embarrassed to talk about it in that
Of
way.
course.
100%.
But I also think that it's
I
a
think
point where
what's-
it needs to be talked about.
No, yeah.
'Cause no one does. It's embarrassing to talk about. But
I imagine it's also relatable to people in the sense of like everybody after the pandemic feels like, oh, I'm going and creating like grist for the mill that is I'm like just a product for something bigger that doesn't give a shit about me.
Right.
Yes.
And like for us, it's making some, like Netflix thing or ad for like some company I don't agree with or whatever, just to get paid that no one's going to think about. But everybody's got their version of that. And you feel crazy feeling like you have to drive for it still.
Yes.
Like you have to like wake up and do it.
yeah, 100%. And I will say that any advertisement we've read on our podcast, Doughboys, I 100% stand by that product.
Fully endorsed it.
And that company, we fully endorse
Of course. I remember one time we did a little thing for Manscaped, and they sent us like ball trimmers, and I immediately hurt my balls, and I got so mad because they also didn't give us money. They gave us like a $10 thing, and then we advertised. And I was like, God damn it, it's the last thing I wanted.
We work with Manscaped, and we're the perfect partners because we've never grown hair below our chin. We're hairless.
I believe it from you.
Why's got a fucking bush on him. Come on, let's be real. You got a good bush down
Let's be real.
Got a pretty good bush.
Yeah.
This is where we all pull out cigars for the clips and we're like smoking and being real.
When I was shooting swingers, I had the biggest bush.
Oh, that's fascinating. Tell us more about it.
I remember your bush, baby.
I remember, you're so money you don't even know it. I was so itchy that day. It was so hot.
I was also just talking about this separate idea where I will like so boldly make fun of somebody on a podcast, like Vince Vaughn or whatever. But if I met him, I would bow before him. I would be so humble. I would be so polite. And there's like a cowardice of when I feel myself doing that, where it's like I've met people who like I did a Comedy Bang Bang with Allison Williams, who I've like I like her, but I've in my life I've made fun of girls on a podcast at some point.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I love Comedy Bang Bang. I listen all the time." And it made me like, "Oh, who else is this true about?"
Right, yeah.
That I've like brashly mocked. Who, if I met him in person, I'd be like, "You're awesome," you know.
Mitch and I have been making fun of the Darren Aronofsky film The Whale, like as a running thing on Doughboys, and then we found out that Darren Aronofsky like listens to comedy podcasts. We don't know if it's a listener to us or has any idea who we are.
I like Aronofsky's. I like his other movies.
I do like his other movies, but it is very funny to think about him like, oh, this is my escape from Hollywood. I'm gonna listen to this chain restaurant podcast, and then we're just like, The Whale sucks. In his car.
Also, I do wonder for Aronofsky if it's that sort. If it's like he's made a lot of movies, but it's never like a podcast. Like, because if you're like, oh, that podcast episode was bad, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of bad ones.
Sure.
Yeah, the overall quality of what I make, like I will boldly be like, "Fuck this Tarantino movie," that is head and shoulders above 99% of what I've ever made, 100% of what I've ever made in my life.
I literally like don't own paper and haven't written anything down in years.
But yeah, that like. I think the thing that like that audition you and I were talking about, that they hit me up on a Saturday and were like, "We need this Monday at 1:15." And I was like, "I have something at 1:45. I have something till 1:45. I can do it then." And they're like, "Sure." And then I have to rush home to do it. But they're also like, "We actually do want you at 1:15." So like then I'm like trying to get home early, and my room is tiny, and I'm trying to set up a backdrop so people don't see my awful bedroom.
Yeah.
What's funny is my time was 1:20. There were so like also it would have been behind. I looked at it. I said yes, and then they gave me the sides on Monday, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I can't do this.
Yeah, and like the role was like, it's thankless, and the audition, like doing it would have been fine, but the audition for it is embarrassing. You're alone in your room,
right,
pretending to be this like I won't say what it is, but and then I get like sweaty, and I have to move all my shit out to the side and like face my life. So like every step of it is not what I imagined it would be when I was like trying to get auditions.
Also with the process, what you're describing just speaks to like the dehumanization of it, and also, but like they respect their own time, but they don't respect your time. If they're saying like you guys have slots that are 5 minutes apart, and they're and you're like, hey, I'm not available to this time, and then they're also like, no, fuck you, it's got to be this time or nothing, and so you're just you're on the hook for that. I had a meeting years ago. I had a general meeting. This is one of those Hollywood things that doesn't ultimately go anywhere, but you just do it because it's like part of the Dog and Pony show. But we had just been filming a sketch for my my old sketch group, because from Daddy, and the sketch was that basically that two hitmen, Paul Rusted and Michael Cassidy, are the sketch group. They kill me. I'm the guy, and basically my role in the sketch is dead body. So they shoot me immediately, and then Paul goes to take a piss on me. He's like here's a parting gift, and takes a piss, but then he can't stop pissing, and so he just pisses all day. And so it was just like whatever. It was like 15 takes of us shooting in a public park of Paul with like an apple juice through his fly, just like pissing all over me, like lying in the dirt face down. And the shoot went long, and I had to go. I had to go straight to this meeting, like in a mobster suit, covered in apple juice.
Fucking ants.
That is so insane.
Apple juice that was meant to be piss, and go in and like talk to some executive, trying to impress them so they'll like maybe give me a job.
My old sketch memories are like the shooting the sketch is more embarrassing than the actual premise. Like,
Yes,
I'd rather be beat up and pissed on than just like purposefully had apple juice dumped on my head by my friend. Like all day, it went long. It always goes. It's always so hard.
And also weirdly connective, Wags, for you. Because I don't know if you guys know this, you worked in the video game industry.
That's true.
Yeah, and then you worked on The Sopranos: Road to Respect.
That's true. I worked on that game.
So
briefly.
you worked in in a mobster scene.
Right.
It's a kind of a lateral thing there.
Yeah,
You know, I was playing that game, and there's a long cutscene that's pretty funny. I don't got any pee left. Oh my god.
What'd you do on Road to Respect? What was your?
I just had an additional game design credit. I worked on it very briefly, but enough to get credited on the game. But it was like I was on it in the early going. The game ended up being basically GTA Sopranos.
You designed like most of the gabagool in the game, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, most of the cured meats.
Great shadowing on those. I remember.
If you look, it's like a PS. What is it? PS2 or 3?
Yeah, it was PS2 or Xbox era.
All the graphics, but if you see the sandwiches, they look like PS5.
Yeah.
Unreal Engine before they had it. I don't have any scene ideas, but we don't have to do scenes also.
All right, designers. I just wanted to call you guys in here real quick. The attention to detail on this game is incredible. I think our audience is really excited for the new Sopranos game. And I just want to talk about where we're spending our time. It feels like we're getting a little bogged down in some things that aren't super important. For example, I was looking at the cutscene the other day in the sandwich shop.
Yeah.
And there's so much time behind the counter just watching the sandwich get made.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I don't really understand where that fits narratively.
Well,
I mean, I'll be honest. We worked on that. We programmed that scene and scripted it like before lunch. So I think we're kind of like thinking about. We probably got a little granular with the detail because we were thinking about what we're going to have for lunch.
Yeah.
we were kind of hungry.
We're kind of hungry, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we kind of came back to it, and we had lunch, and we came back to it, and we were just sort of like, let's take a little walk. Let's play some World of Warcraft. Let's go to Coffee Walk. It's like, it's almost dinner time. We should work on this scene again, and then we're hungry again by that point. So I think that's kind of where our mindset was.
Well, just really long, and we haven't even drawn or written in or programmed Christopher yet, and I feel like he's going to be a pretty big part of the game.
Yeah.
But all we have is like this Monte Cristo that everybody's looking at.
Ooh, Monte Cristo would be good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
No, I know we already did that.
Oh,
We
that's
already
right.
programmed that.
That's right.
Yeah,
We put it in the game.
remember?
Well, I'm just thinking it would be good right now.
And it does
Yeah.
look.
Man,
it
I
does.
was
like
right
breakfast,
now.
but
Rush
also
Monte Cristo,
dinner.
yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of funny that it is kind of breakfast, but it also is lunch or dinner.
Just not hear what we're to talk about. Not
You
what we're
guys
here to
sound
talk
like
about at all.
Tony and Christopher going back and forth at Satriali's. Like that's the kind
Tony
of
and who?
conversation they would have. Christopher.
Oh,
and Tony.
Christopher. Yeah. Oh,
Right, yeah,
Christopher, one of the main
Right,
characters.
We got to put him in the game. We got
Right in the game.
Yes,
Yeah, we got to put him in the
yes.
game. Yeah.
We got to put him in the game.
All right, well, great. So I appreciate that, but I think we're done in the sandwich shop, right? I feel like we got it. The details are there. We just got it.
I wanted to talk about just scrolling down on the notes here. There's the scene in the bathroom that you had issues with.
Just again, I think to me, I didn't even think we'd go into the bathroom. I thought he would just go like, I got to go to the bathroom. He would go in, close the door. We wouldn't see it. But the camera like goes underneath the door hole and then in there, and then it's flying around more than anywhere else in the game.
Yeah, what's a gritty, realistic, intellectual property? I mean, they'll go in the bathroom in The Sopranos. I mean, that's part of the show's fly on the wall sort of, aesthetic.
He just keeps talking about the gabagool and how big the sandwich was.
And we follow the Monte Cristo's journey. So like you see the Monte Cristo, you see it in the toilet, you follow it through the pipes.
It's like Osmosis Jones a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, but that's not at all the game we're making. This game is not called the Monte Cristo Experience.
Oh, sorry. It's the Osmosis Jones game.
No,
Right, yeah.
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Osmosis Tones.
It's the Untitled Sopranos project.
Right.
Call it
It's
Osmosis
from-
Tones. Jones?
I
good.
did like that idea, but only as a joke in the room.
Okay.
It's not usable.
There's all right, so this might be an issue, but have you noticed that I gave the main character a Chris Rock voice?
I did notice
have you
that.
noticed that? Okay.
I did notice that. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
we spent a
specific-
lot of money on Chris Rock for the scratch track there. So
Yeah.
if we can make
You
it
got
work.
actual Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want? We needed Osmosis Jones, but
Gotta be
it's not
real.
Osmosis Jones. I keep forgetting. that.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Osmosis tone.
No, it's Untitled Sopranos game.
Right,
now.
right, that's
We're
right.
gonna get to a title, but
Do you
honestly,
think Osmosis Tones might be the title?
I'm saying no to you right now.
Can
I'm
I
saying
just-
it's not that.
Can we just go back to Monte Cristo real quick? Because I know you're giving us notes. I'm writing it all down.
Okay.
We'll implement this. Like
Sure.
we have enough time in the production schedule.
We will.
When the Monte Cristo goes down the sewer,
Yeah.
and then like the little rats get on it, and they've got like cocktail spoons, and they're using them as paddles, and it's
yeah.
like the river rafting level.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool, just in a different game. You know, I love the design. I loved how into it you guys got, but I just didn't see it anywhere in like the brief.
It's my favorite level.
Yeah,
Right.
it's really good.
Explain to me what happens in that level. What do? You get to the end of the sewer as a rat?
Yeah, you're dodging turds on the Monte Cristo
Yeah.
sandwich because we want this thing to still be edible. So you're going back.
Right.
Why do we want it to still be edible if it's in sewage?
Because it's a
we're
delicious
starving.
sandwich.
Look, fucking sick.
Great
Ooh,
sandwich.
Because you're starving in real life?
I'm so hungry I would eat a Monte Cristo out of the sewer as long as the rats avoided turds.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, if the
Guys,
rat's on top of it.
we have
dodge
got to-
turds.
Why don't
I
we
totally
ju-
eat it?
Why don't we just take a break and have some lunch? Because I feel like you guys being hungry
That's
is
the best
re-
idea you had all day.
I love
I think
that.
you're gonna like this. I just did something here for when they're eating the Monte Cristo sandwich. Osmosis Tones. I have them sit on this electrified couch. As the couch is plugged in so that cats won't scratch it.
Right?
Yeah. So there's.
Why would I like that?
I just thought it was good detail.
It is
Really
good
good.
detail.
Because also it's a good thing of like the cat jumps up onto the couch to take the Monte Cristo sandwich. It's gonna get shocked.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's an electrified couch.
If
Can
I'm
you-
starving, I do not want a cat to eat my sandwich, and I think that's really relatable.
That's kind of
It's
where
not
my
that
mind
smart.
was.
I get it, but it's not that smart what he said.
Well, there's the thing in The Sopranos where Paulie thinks a cat is
Okay.
I think someone he killed, maybe Christopher even. I can't remember.
Okay, I like that. I like that. What if we
Oh, so
eat-
Christopher is a cat. That's interesting. Okay.
A hungry cat.
A hungry. Oh, okay. All right. So this is good. This works for.
none of this is working. I feel like you guys are not hearing me at all. What if we took the rat thing because it's the closest thing and we play more of a mobster rat, you know, someone who's shared information that they shouldn't have shared rather than like a real rat with a spoon dodging turds.
I just don't get what Osmosis Jones has to do with the mafia.
Me either.
Do you know what I'm?
Me either. It's nothing.
Do you know what I'm
I
realizing?
don't know where you guys got the idea that Osmosis Jones. I have no idea where that came from. It seems random.
I think I know what's wrong. We all have HBO Max, and a lot of the shows got removed from there.
Right.
I'm looking at it right now. It's Osmosis Jones, and The Sopranos is the next icon over.
So you haven't seen The Sopranos.
I have never seen The Sopranos. I've only seen Osmosis Jones.
Which one's with Bill Murray?
Osmosis
Soprano.
Jones.
Oh,
I think it's Osmosis Jones.
I'm gonna look it up because you had different answers.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
wait. So Sopranos is animated, right? It's half animation, half
It's
real life.
animated. Chris Rock is in it.
Well, no, the game will be animated, but it is
Oh, okay.
a live action show by David Chase. Obviously, Tony Soprano's in it. Steve Buscemi is in it later in the seasons. Pussy is in it.
And he's a cop, and he arrests germs, right? Is that basically
Yeah,
the
like
bottom
white.
line
It's
of
a
it?
white blood cell.
It
Yeah.
seems like you guys have seen Osmosis Jones maybe 30, 40 times.
Well, yeah, because it's like a 60-episode series, right? It just kept it looping.
No, The
It
Sopranos is a
repeats
60
itself a lot,
episode
but it's really
series.
good.
It's using the theories of film, but in TV, prestige TV, which had never been done until that point.
Do you know what's really disappointing? The Count of Monte Cristo. Have you ever seen it?
Why is
That
it
is the
disappointing?
worst movie I've
Why is it disappointing? Tell me why it's disappointing.
Well, you turn it on, you think that it's gonna, you think you're gonna see a.
You think you're gonna watch a sandwich for 2 hours?
Yeah, I got a fucking bib on. I'm ready to go. Thing's fucking boring.
It's a bunch of guys with swords chasing each other around the French Riviera. Or
Yeah, and you're sitting there like, when are they going to cut up the Monte Cristo?
Yeah.
there is no sandwich.
I know. That's what we're saying the issue is.
Yeah.
But our game doesn't have that problem.
Game has a sandwich. The sandwich isn't a lot. It's mostly about the sandwich.
Fine. I see what you're mad about. We'll remove the electrified couch.
Okay, what if
Hey.
maybe
All right.
maybe I don't get it. Maybe I've been out of the room too long and I don't have a view of the game. Why don't you guys tell me your entire vision for the game? Obviously, it starts with the sandwich going down the toilet and the rats avoiding turds. Where are we headed?
We think credits after that.
I think so. Look, maybe you have.
Where's the gameplay?
This
what
is
do
the
you
thing.
play?
You know what our target demographic is, all right? It's kids. You know what plays video games? Fucking kids, all right?
Yeah.
So let's get a kid in here because I think you are a little out of the loop. I think you are maybe a little out of touch. No offense.
You're
I
right.
think you're in this
You're right.
production capacity. You can't really see the forest for the trees. So I know this cool ass kid who loves Yoshinoya. He's the coolest kid in
Oh
school.
my God.
Yeah.
You know
And
that
he's got
kid?
lots
I
of
know him.
ideas. He doesn't just keep saying the same thing over and over.
Well, I mean.
I don't just want to hear Monte Cristo over and over
He
again.
doesn't say Monte Cristo.
Good. Well, that's an improvement. I'll bring in anybody who improves on this bad story.
You're saying this kid's the coolest kid in school?
He's cool as shit.
Bring him in.
You're adults. You shouldn't be that impressed by a cool kid. All right, let's get the kid in here. Hang on.
Hey, well, we got to call the kid or his
okay.
parents or whatever,
Okay.
you know.
Sure. Well, how about tomorrow? Why don't we take a break for today?
Good, I'm starving.
Yeah, so
Me too.
Tomorrow we'll come back. We'll get this new kid, and he'll run things. I'll just sit and listen.
Do you want us to watch Osmosis Jones tonight? We will.
It seems like you've already seen it. Seems like you've already seen it.
See?
So perfectly frustrating.
Oh, man. Well, folks, I think we did it.
Yeah.
Did we do a Man Dog episode?
Wow.
Sure did.
Well, I had a blast.
Me too.
I had a blast doing Doughboys. I'm not sure what our release schedule is for either of these, but check out that episode. And yeah, I guarantee you, if you're listening to this, that you're aware of and probably a fan of the Doughboys podcast. The podcast that put Patreon on the map. Can we say it?
It felt like it to me. Join the Golden Plate Club. Join Spoon Nation. Join
Hell yeah.
whatever other parts are important.
Mitch, is there anything you'd like to plug other than that, or anything else you'd like to? Where
No,
people can find
I
you?
was just thinking of that fucking shitty ass map that we put Patreon on the map. You guys are saying,
That map.
when you were saying you were watching us back in the day, I'm like, you should have watched anyone else on stage. But you guys are so funny. Thanks for having
so
us.
fun.
And yeah,
It was
the
a blast.
the podcast and the Patreon, and I'm in Twisted Metal this summer. I'll plug that.
You're in
Cool.
Twisted Metal.
I'm in Twisted Metal.
Oh, that's
yeah,
exciting.
Yeah,
That's
and that
awesome.
was fun. That was a fun thing to shoot.
Who do you play?
I play Stu of Mike and Stu. They're like a duo that drove a bit like a
Oh, fun.
yeah.
I probably only would have known the clown.
Yeah. thanks.
I am not Sweet Tooth, but I might interact with Sweet Tooth.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Nick Wiger, where else can people find you, or what else would you like to plug?
Check out Doughboys. Me and Mitch chopping it up. A lot
Right.
of fun. Check out our episode with you guys.
Also, can we plug Osmosis Jones?
Yeah,
I think
check out
you should
Osmosis
yeah.
Jones.
Can I tell you all a theory that my girlfriend has that I love? Is if you watch the trailer for the new Book of Saw with Chris Rock, you can logistically see that it's a sequel to Osmosis Jones. Wow. He has the same facial
He's
hair.
a detective.
Yeah, he's a detective.
Oh my
Watch
god!
it with that in mind. I think you'll enjoy it.
Because he is like Chris Rock the human. Oh, or is it just Bill Murray that's the human? in
Bill
the
Murray's
movie?
Chris Rock is a
It's
little
just
blue
the
cartoon.
little blue
detective.
cartoon.
I don't know if he ever humanizes in it.
Yeah, that was a movie when I worked in a movie theater. That was like there was a sneak preview of Osmosis Jones, and I got to see it it was like one of the movies that was playing.
How were the vibes? Was the crowd amped?
The crowd went wild. I thought Osmosis Jones fever was about to sweep the nation. I think there's a chance it still happens.
Yeah, it might still be.
Yes, it might still be. It's coming. It's a slow wave.
You never know what films will be reclaimed over
Mm.
time, where they're just like, this is
Yeah.
actually secretly fucking great, you know? So
Yeah.
maybe it'll be Osmosis Jones. Who knows?
Those are the type of comedies they should be making again. It's Osmosis Jones level comedies.
Comedies where something is in somebody's body, inner space, Osmosis Jones,
Right.
Dave or
Yeah,
Meet Dave.
So, yes, Meet Dave. It was originally Starship Dave, as distinct from Dave, the body switch vice president.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first movie I ever
President
fell
Go.
asleep in the
Whoa.
theaters to.
Wow.
Sorry, Kevin Kline.
Wow. Good movie.
He's fucking.
And Ryan, the only other thing we need to plug is BigGrandeWebsite.com, where you can get the new season Exit 43 and all our stuff on there. Or is there anything else we want to plug?
Yeah, Live on Set, that live special we did with Big Grande, and stuff that's been up there for a while. Go check it out.
Sweet. Thanks again for being here, guys. It was a
Thank you
blast.
guys. Yeah,
thanks,
it's so much
Dude,
fun.
thanks for coming.
Bye.
Hilarious. Thank you.